Welcome, Capricorn, to your monthly love reading for April of 2018. So we're going to get right into your reading. All right, I'm going to shuffle a little bit here, see what's going on with you, Capricorn, for April 2018. Capricorn, in love. Oh, hold on. Capricorn for April 2018. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So we do have the central issue. We have the Queen of Cups. I just did Sagittarius, and they had this as the energy of what the other person might be bringing towards them. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius for some, or Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But I feel the theme here is where you feel something, sometimes it might be off. You feel that something is not working out. And a lot of times if something is going on right under your nose, the universe can help you out with some kind of synchronicity, a message from the other side, a psychic message, someone that you can go to help you out with certain answers that you might need to help you with some kind of clarity when it comes to a love life situation, whether or not someone is going to be truthful, honest, or what may be blocking progress. So listen to your intuitive senses this month, your dreams, write them down, pay attention to that. The Five of Swords is showing up. They had this as well. And I feel like once you feel something is off, you might be having dreams about potential conflict with you and a potential romantic partner, whether or not they're dealing with an ex-partner, whether or not you are. But it's like, I'm thinking the Queen of Cups. I'm thinking about what's going on. Okay, I just got that message. Now let me go address it. This is that kind of energy. So there could be gossip, this could be social media things going on, this could be arguments and disputes around you and your romantic partner. There could be some issues there, a lot of tension. Now we do have the Nine of Swords, which is the stress of the things that you may have said, because you may have kind of went overboard with how you might have responded, or how someone may respond to you. This could be on the other way around, where you may be on the receiving end of some of this energy if your partner feels like you're trying to get away with something, and then you got the sleepless nights. You can't trust them. You don't know what to think. You're not sure how to communicate again because you feel like you burnt the bridge, those kind of things. So the sleepless nights, staying up late at night and stressing out, could really cause some issues. So the recent past is the Page of Wands, so there may have been some joy going to activities maybe towards the end of the month in March, a party, a gathering, having a good time with friends, socializing with your partner, or maybe not so much. Maybe if some of you were with your partner and you may feel like they were flirting with somebody or around this specific person, and it may have been giving them the eye, things like that you may have sensed, and you could address those things. All right, but this is also the energy where some of you have gone through something, maybe with pregnancy or something like that, or you're dealing with another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a younger person who's a bit reckless at times, not really mature at this state, because they still could be going through some things, but also enjoying yourself, enjoying your freedom, enjoying some activities. All right, what could be lessons, all right, a relationship that's healthy, that's stable, but a lot of tension, a lot of things that you could learn from this specific person. It could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but a soulmate energy for some of you out there. This is something where you two can unite. You may be united with this person already. If not, this is telling you that there's a lot of clarity that can happen around the situation. But if you can't really connect with them just yet, to keep this in mind, that it's not the right time, because there could be conflict going on where you can't see certain things. And if you do see something, say clairvoyantly, and you receive a message, you kind of hold the faith that things can work out, but not at this time for some of you out there. All right. The near future, you do have the Hermit, which is coming through. Has some of the same cards with Sagittarius, and this is where you're kind of again thinking about decisions that you would like to make. How are you going to get through this situation? How are you going to be able to wait, have the patience to tolerate certain things? Maybe some of you was like, I'm gonna just focus on school, I'm gonna focus on work, I'm gonna focus on me, try to relax myself and not allow myself to go overboard or extreme when it comes to the Five of Swords, even though there could be like conflict, gossip, and things in the family life or friendship circle, your work environment, anything like that. But you're still having to be patient and kind of settle down and not lose it. All right. And you could be dealing with a Virgo or Pisces, and we do have your energy. Your response is the King of Pentacles. So you're dealing with someone who is maybe feeling a bit down or guilty about something that they've been doing, but then you kind of turn around, turn the other cheek, and you focus on you. Or you could be focused on another earth sign for some of you out there, but I feel like this is you focusing on your achievements, your success, stability, making sure that you aren't distracted too much when it comes to the petty things that could be kind of brushed away. And even though you address them, you may say some things in a harsh way, but you know, you kind of got it off your chest and maybe you feel a bit better, and then you're able to focus on other things. All right. Now, your partner, how they may be seeing you or how others may be seeing you, they see that you may be going through some financial things that you could be secretly holding on to. You could secretly be holding on to a grudge, a resentment, or just some kind of feeling broken when you are away from your partner, because you did deal with some conflict. All right, you do have 2 5s that are showing up, so there could be some issues around the home with money, or just that you two are kind of broken and apart because of that drama. So now what your partner might be up to. Now this is for a lot of you who are in a relationship. You two are married or in a relationship. You might be living together, or your partner, this is what they might be up to. They're married, and if they are married, all right, this is where they could be trying to break away from that commitment or marriage, but they can't because they may feel that their partner is going to retaliate or threaten you, threaten them. And they may be holding back, and it's something intuitively that you could be receiving message from the other side, you know, about, especially if they're trying to do things in the right way. Sometimes people may stay in a marriage or relationship that's not working out because of tradition, or because of, you know, their beliefs or the restrictions of the fear of moving on, or telling their partner that they're no longer, you know, in love, or that they're not willing to stay or wanting to stay any longer, but they stay there because of money, or they stay there because of just not wanting to, you know, bring up any drama, things like that. So you will relate that to your situation. We'll see the outcome. The Ace of Pentacles. So money again is part of the focus. I feel more money is coming in, opportunities. All right, that's first and foremost, because you have to put the work out so that you can receive it. So many of you may be focused on that after the tension has kind of subsided, and even still while you may be waiting for someone else to kind of do what they need to do to take care of things before they are to come back to you. All right, so let's clarify let's clarify the 5 of Pentacles for how others might be viewing you. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles for Capricorn. Yeah, and feeling like you don't want to be seen. Maybe you feel like kind of embarrassed, or you feel like you can't trust people. People are not on the same page with you. You know, this is where you're just wanting to take a trip to get away, just really feeling kind of bothered, or sometimes insecure, not wanting to commit at times as well. So just not wanting to be around others because you may feel like you're being like you're a choice or something like that. You might feel that way, so you could be kind of holding yourself back and not really feeling good at times. All right, clarify the 10 of Pentacles for your partner if you're dealing with somebody. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles for Capricorn partner. Yep, so that person, I feel for some of you out there, even if you're married with them, this is not for everybody. So try not to that's why I say that you would need to get a personal or private reading from me to see, you know, about your situation. But this is where you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Now this person is either married and having temptation, and you could literally be dealing with them, and they may not be telling you the truth. Or if you are married to them, they could be having temptation to step out and do different things. Either they're literally doing it, or they have intentions of doing those kind of things. That's what I get a sense of, and that's what some of you may be addressing. You may be worried about that, and the fact that someone is doing that to you and not telling you, that can bring up insecurities and doubts within you, which you shouldn't be having. But you know, people can do those kind of things, and that's the lesson that they need to learn. And it comes through with the 2 of Cups, what you tolerate, what you don't, what the other person does, and what they learn from. All right, So let's see messages for Capricorn for April 2018. Romance angels for Capricorn for April 2018. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. For many of you out there, if you have been dealing with some family issues literally, or different issues with your mother and father, sometimes these things have psychological consequences on us to choose different romantic partners, tolerate it, because we may not have felt that emotional support from them early on. So that could be something that you might think about. Sometimes it means counseling. All right, messages for Capricorn for April 2018. Whoa, one more time. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, this is for many of you who know that that person with the Ten of Pentacles, they are married. They're there to stay, and that they're not leaving. They're not moving away from the marriage. So maybe you entertain it a lot. You go back and forth constantly. And things are not working out. Some of you have already moved away from that particular person, and sometimes you may even have dreams about them. You still think about them at times, and they've moved on, but you know that you can't do anything. You know, you would like to, maybe that attraction is still there, but you know it's not going to work. I feel for many of you out there, and I feel like for others of you as well, that person is trying to move on. They're trying to, in some cases, that they're trying to move on, but it's taking so long, it's not happening. So maybe some of you are very frustrated and feeling restricted, feeling doubtful, and feeling like you need to give it up. So this is something that you have to kind of, intuitively figure out, whether you're being taken for a joke, or someone is not being honest with you. And I feel like as you kind of let go and trust, ask God, ask the universe to help you out with this clarity, I feel like it will arrive when the time is right. All right, so that's going to be a reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love, lots of light, and make sure that if you would like a private or personal reading, you can go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.